Shaw, what's it about? Well, it's a spin-off of the Fast and the Furious movies. It has Hobbs and Shaw, Jason Statham, and The Rock. The Rock came into play in Fast 5, and Jason Statham came into play, I want to say, the 7th? Because this bad guy... No. 8th? How many are there? 8 is... 8 is Charlize Theron. 5 is Luke Evans. 6 is Shaw. Sure, we're gonna go with that. Anyway, when I first saw this trailer, when it first came out months ago, I hated the trailer. It looked cheesy, it looked goofy. It's not what I was expecting from a Fast and Furious movie. Because when Fast 5 on came, it came more realistic. Of course, like, after Fast 5, it kind of went ridiculous, like Fast 7, jumping cars through buildings. But Fast 5 is the best Fast and Furious movie. The realism of the bank heist and everything happening in that. And I wish it would go back to that. But this one, the trailer was just showing The Rock jumping off of buildings and hanging on wires and cars flipping in the air. And I was like, this is not what I was expecting from a movie like this. I wanted more realism. But the good news is when you actually see the movie, there is a lot more realism than you expect that's in the trailer. The trailer showed you the off-the-wall wonky moments of all CGI fiascos. At least when the actual movie came out and you actually see some of the action set pieces that are actually on the screen, there are a lot of real ones. Like, there's a good flamethrower one. There are some good car chase ones. But, like, you have just some weird, silly CGI choices as well. Like, the very beginning scene, she throws, like, a grenade or a flashbang or a smoke grenade. I can't remember. But you could tell when she threw it, it was straight CGI throw. It's like, no one could throw a grenade or a fake flame, not a flame, a fog or smoke or flash. No one could just throw it like normally. It has to be a CGI throw. It's like weird CGI choices. You're just like, and then I hated Idris Elba's bike. It was a Transformer, and I love Transformers, and it was like, and it like had the Transformer sound of it transforming underneath semis and everything. I'm like, is this a Transformer movie now? Like, is this another spinoff? Because, I mean, I'm down for Fast and the Furious Transformer spinoff, but I don't want it like this. But the story is actually kind of fun. Idris Elba's character is fun as the Black Superman, which I call because that's what he says. He's like he has a metal spine and everything. It's very interesting. But this is not a Fast and the Furious movie. I guess that's what my main thing is. This is the Fast and the Furious Presents, which has, I mean, it's one of those ones where they just take characters and they do a spin-off, but it's not a Fast and Furious at all. What they do with Fast and the Furious, they basically, at the very end, Hobbs' family has his own car shop now out of nowhere. Like, seriously, out of nowhere. You're like, oh, in Samoa you have a car shop now that goes around the world that you wouldn't think would go into other movies, because they literally say in this one, the cars go around the world. So you're like, huh. Anyway, but the movie doesn't take itself too seriously, so you have to give it that. It's just stupid fun. You have to expect just stupid fun, unrealism, ridiculous dialogue. Just, they knew what they were getting themselves into, and they had 2 great cameos. One's not really a cameo. One actually had a good part, but if you know the director and what he directed before this, you understand why that person is in this movie. But Hobbs and Shaw, I thought I was going to hate this movie. I liked it more than it was. It is a fun time to watch. You just got to leave your realism out the door and just know that they know that this is a popcorn movie and not expecting anything else. So Hobbs and Shaw will receive a 3.5 out of 5 blue Futons equals at 70%. So see the critics' news scores gave this film. So you have the critics at 67%, was 318 of them, and the audience score at 88% with 27,072. And here's critic consensus. Hobbs and Shaw doesn't rev as high as the franchise best installments, but it gets decent mileage out of its well-matched stars and the over-the-top action sequences. You have to agree with that because, yeah, some of it is just like him like falling down, and you're just like. But Hobbs and Shaw, do you agree with the 67, the 70, or the 88? Chase Young, the Blue Futon. Like, comment, subscribe. Well, let me know what you think. It's Futonitopia, you Buftonians. Thanks for watching, and have a great day. But yeah, this overall summer box office, blah, 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 was actually kind of poor. And the only Avengers really did well. I'm trying to think and Lion King and Spider-Man did pretty well. But other than that, all Disney movies.